Let us start how to implement SVM in Python. For that we need to import three libraries, NumPy, Pandas and Matplotlib. Here we have used clean version of our Titanic dataset which we have previously used in decision tree. Data.head function will show us the first 5 rows of our dataset. So here there are 5 rows and 25 columns. Here we have to segregate our variables in dependent and independent variables. In X we will store all rows of survived, and in Y we will store only survived. Here X is equals to 1 means all rows will be stored in X and header will be stored in Y. So here you can see that X dot shape means it will return number of rows and number of columns. In X there are 891 rows and 24 columns, and in Y there is only 891 rows. Now we will split our data into training and testing set. For that we need to import from sklearn.model_selection import train test split. This will split our data into training and testing set. Now we will import SVC classifier from sklearn.svm. Here in SVC we have passed two parameters, C and gamma. Now let us try to understand what is C. It is a regularization parameter. It must be strictly positive. What does C parameter do in SVM classification? It tells how much the algorithm, how much you care about misclassified points. Larger the value of C means small margin. Smaller the value of parameter C means large margin around the hyperplane. There is no thumb rule to choose C value. It totally depends on our testing dataset. I would suggest you to use grid search CV, in which you can directly give a list of different values parameter and it will tell you which value is the best. Generally we will choose values like 0.001, 0.01, 0.1, 1, 10 or 100. Here we have choose 10 value. What is gamma? Gamma is if you use linear or polynomial kernel, then you do not need gamma. Only you need C parameter. Gamma shows how much we want the curve in our hyperplane. High gamma means more curvature. Low gamma means less curvature. Default value of gamma is scale, but here we have used auto. For gamma also we will choose values like 0.01, 0.1, 0.01, 1, 10, 100. Here we have choose C equals to 10 and gamma equals to auto. You can use grid search CV as I have mentioned above for choosing the best values of all hyperparameters you want. There is one more parameter named kernel whose default value is RBF. What is kernel means? There are different type of kernel parameters which are used as tuning parameter to improve our classification accuracy. There are mainly 4 types of kernel: linear, polynomial, RBF and sigmoid. You typically don't know which kernel may work best. I recommend starting with the simplest first. If you don't know much about your data and you work your way up towards the more complex hypothesis space, so the linear kernel works fine if your dataset is linearly separable. Here I have used kernel RBF. You can try linear, polynomial or sigmoid kernel as per your dataset. The type of kernel we use totally depends on our data. Now we will predict our training accuracy. For that, svc.score In bracket we have to pass train X and train Y. It will measure the training score of our data set. The training score of our data set is 91%. Let us try to predict our score on testing data set. For that we have to pass test underscore X data set in svc.predict function. Now k equals to svt.score will predict the score of our testing data set. Test equals to test X and test Y. Now our score is stored in k value. Here you can see that our testing accuracy is 73%. If you liked my video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.